Right, the light is fading fast, so I'm just sticking on this snippet. I've just been going through putting bits on, so I shall get you up to date. Let me just stick this on and I'll talk you through where we've got to. I'm nowhere near finished yet, of course, but I just thought I'm sat here making all this stuff and I'm not showing you, so yeah, that's a little image out of a magazine, out of one of the magazines. Thought I'd just put a bit of pattern paper there, bit of ribbon. I've chosen a stencil which I'll use throughout. Let me give you it. It's from Creative Stencil Geometry 2 Square. Don't know. Let me make sure you can see that because it is a really nice stencil actually. I got that from Craft Stash and I know they are international as well. So yeah, I've just let me quickly do this and I'll be with you. I've just been putting on pieces and parts, nothing major. Well, I don't know, I suppose it is. Anyway, let's flick through. Right, I haven't stuck all this side yet, so I've got to as far as there. Let me take you through these two that I've done so far. So I've stuck this image on the front. Are you in screen? Yes, you are. Right, so that's on there. Yeah, so you can see I've done some of the stenciling. It just breaks that page, but of course you can easily write over it. So just pieces and bits here. That lovely needle. Well, that's the pin one, but I've also done the safety pin one that, like I did on these. So another little snippet down there, just a piece of fabric, bit of sewing pattern paper, little quote, it's impossible to be sad when you're holding fabric, which I totally agree with. Just added that again, sewing machine, sewing pattern tissue. A bit of my snippet that we did with Rachel. Put that pocket on. One of the journaling cards fit in there perfectly. Another snippet here with again with a bit of stenciling. This went horribly wrong, so I've turned it into that. So I stenciled the whole background, and I had this epiphany because the pin that she was holding was directly in the middle. I thought, you know, I can do two pockets. So I merrily started stitching around. It slipped, the machine caught, it just went. So I intentionally done loads of scruffy, messy stitching, which I think looks all right actually. I haven't stitched it to the page, I've just stuck it. So this is a stitched line, but yeah, so anyway, the two tags, or two of the tags that I've made already, fit in there beautifully. I like it now. It was a disaster, but I like it now. Here, one of the quotes out of the paper pack. It just says buttons and a very light stenciling. Again, a good journaling spot. This can be covered, or you might want to do a sausage dog. I don't know. Again, left the magazine pages as is. Oh, I haven't done something there, see. Right, okay, need to do something there. Did a little bit of stenciling up there. Let's just do the same here. I want to leave a lot of journaling space, or space where somebody can stick their own inspirational bits. I do find these brushes are a godsend for stenciling. I used to always catch the stencils when I was using the foam pad things. So actually I can see there's a couple of bits I haven't stuck in here, Wally. So yeah, again, just a little bit of, it just takes the edge off. Stuck these big pockets in. I've put down the dimensions of the journal cards that I need for those. So, oh, when I left, oh, why have I left that open? Oh, yeah, because I need two. Right, hold on. That was the 17.5 by, this one is the one that isn't so wide. Ah, that's the 8.5 one, right, so I need two of those. Right, okay, yeah, so there's going to be a journal card goes in here, and then one at the back here, so there'll be a double spot there. That's that bit that I stitched on already that I showed you. Again, just a little bit of stenciling, leaving that plain. It, you know, it's tea dyed, it doesn't need an awful lot on there. Off the paper pad was this stitching, again one of my washi tape, well, I can't remember what we called them now. Was it washi tape thingies anyway we did with Rachel? A bit of stenciling, sewing pattern which I'd stamped on the buttons, and then I've done the safety pin stamp there. It looks like it's holding it on. The bag with the buttons, yeah, I showed you that, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Anyway, that card fit in there perfectly, so that's gone in there. I have left a space here, so I put a paper clip there. It's Artie May's tip. It's a really good one. So I know I need to put a card in there, which I've made a note of here. So it's a 10 by 14.5 paper bag I put, because that's where it needs to go. I don't know why I haven't stuck that. Oh, that's because that's on the other channel. You Wally. Right, okay, let me move that out of the way because that is totally distracting me. Okay, this is the other signature. Again, we've seen that. So did I stick this? No, I haven't stuck this one, so I'm just going through. Right, so I've got that one to do and this one, and yeah, I'm just sticking stuff down really. Not terribly exciting, but for some people, you know, they like to see, so yeah, it's invaluable, I suppose, if you're not quite sure where you're going, which is me at the moment. Right, so I'm just going to get back in the zone. I'm merrily going away, and yeah, so I tend to choose one stencil and just repeat it throughout the journal. It just makes it more cohesive that way. I think I'll stick with brown, which is now completely deserted me. Where are you? There you are. That's all the stuff I've got to make. I haven't even thought about the cover. Oh, I'll tell you what I did do. I took out this thing, which is the journal card stacker. It's too heavy for in the journal, so I'm going to put that on the front on the cover. I think we'll see if it can work it in. If not, I'll just maybe just clip it in and add it as a separate piece of ephemera, so that whoever buys the journal can just use it as they wish, really. Yeah, it was far too heavy for the page that I had it on, that's for sure. So right, big blue thingy-majiggy. I think if I just glue here, yeah, so to start from about there. I'm going to go with Fabri-Tac, although art glitter is good, but art glitter glue rather. I wonder if that's enough. It needs to come around here a bit more. Sorry, very much winging it here. This is quite an absorbent card on the back here, so we'll overload with glue. Yeah, so it's coming together really quickly actually. Yeah, having all the ephemera done and everything. I mean, my desk is a disaster, as you can see, but I think it always is when you're making a journal. So just let that sit for a bit, because I've just noticed, did I even ink that one? I think I did. And then it's time for my tea. It's getting late. I say the light's fading rapidly now. I might just pin that on there for now and just give that time to well and truly set. Hopefully we've stuck it in the right places. We'll find out. Right, so got this here. I really think I'm enjoying putting just a little bit of pattern paper underneath these little snippety things. It doesn't need lots, so stop sticking to me please, thank you. Right, let's go with that. Okay. Let's go with glue stick. So I need that down first. Just want to be careful where that lands. I don't want it going through the holes. Don't want to cover up too much of the page. Thought that was coming off then, but oh, it is. Okay. You're going to come right off because I only need you to be paper. Fine. Don't know what I stuck that with. That's a bit of a worry. Was it the Giotto? Do you? Sorry if my head gets in the way. Right. Just takes the plainness off of a page, doesn't it? It's just a little bit of something that can really help. It's not brown on this one. Just really subtle. Doesn't need lots. Well, you know, you can eat your life out of it if you want to, but I think that's in screen, is it? Let me just shift up a bit. Right. Okay. Again, I think I'll just leave that. I might find a little snippety thing at them later on, but at the moment I think I'll just ink and stencil there. Just like to echo it in the corners. Doesn't look like anything's going on, but when you take it away, boing, there it is. Okay, yeah, might find a little snippet for that one. So we can always add once the journal's together. You know, it's never finished until the proverbial fat lady sings. So, right, this one here, I think I'm going to stick that down there. I want it to hold that if possible. Okay, let's just do a little bit of background stuff first of all. scratch of the stencil around the wrong way. Doesn't matter, it's not a biggie. Just double checking. Become a little bit paranoid. Right, okay, so we just need it down here. These are all card backed, so they will be fine. They will definitely hold up. I think it was my box of tea that I finished. I backed it with. Might not have been. Might be lying to you. Yeah, anyway, it's coming together slowly but surely. I've been trying to work out how long I've been on it, because I had all intentions of you know, keeping an accurate hourly, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, because, you know, bits and pieces are made in other videos, like, you know, these were with Rachel, some of the pockets were with Rachel, these were with Rachel, so, you know, it's all stuff that's pre-made, which I think is the way a lot of us run our stash. You know, if you do make journals, we tend to have stuff around. I mean, the only stuff that I've had to make for this one is the special, you know, stuff with sewing theme and that kind of thing. So otherwise I could have probably made, if it was a non-generic, just slapdash whatever journal, you know, not specific, I could have made one out of the stash that I've got made, so I wouldn't have needed to make anything. Right, that's staying in there, so that's good. That's already on, so that's good. Oh yeah, I've got this little cluster going on down here. It feels good actually. I'm going top and bottom, so it's not all squished into one piece. So let's put you there, something like that, I reckon. Okie doke. I'll just let this run for a bit. I won't do the other one with you. I'll just I'll show you what I've done when it's done, because there'll be about 30 videos otherwise. Wow, that's a bit over, a bit exaggerating, but you know, it'll be a few. So right, I'm going to stick fabric as well, so I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this. I'm not going to make it a tuck. This is card, but although I could actually, thinking about it. Okay, where did that glue go? There. Might be alright. Ew, gloopy. Let's move it up slightly and slightly away from the spine then, if we're going to... Glue everywhere. Am I the only weirdo that likes the feel of 3-in-1 glue on your skin? I love it. It's cold. It's great. I think we've had this conversation before. I know a lot of people don't like the smell, but I do. Ooh, is it a motorbike? Blimey. Wouldn't mind, but I'm miles away from the main road. Okay, let's put that there. Oh, actually, I don't want you that close to the spine. Let's move you there. Graphics Fairy, that one. Somebody did a project who made, I think I've told you, made covered jars and put buttons in them. Actually, that might be something that I might do. Trying to think of other stuff that to go on my craft stall when I have my craft market, which isn't till December, so I've got plenty of time. But time always runs away with us, doesn't it? So I say that, and then I think, I've only got so many. Aha, you might look good in there actually. Ugh, covered in glue. Right, stick. Hurry up. Let's leave it there for a second while we get on and do this one. I was determined to use this image. So it's going in. Right. Okay. This is the back of the front cover. So I think when I was going to say, I think it'd be hard to write on. Maybe it won't actually. I really want to use you. Oh, maybe I can use it in the TN one. Okay, we'll just do a little snippety doodah up here or something. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't want to cover up every page. Now then, that way or that way? I like you. This is a Sizzix die and that amazing waffle paper, which I know Angela will get an absolute giggle out of hearing me moaning about the fact that I'm addicted to it now. But it's beautiful. I love it. Now I'm hoping I've got one of those button images, although it's a bit doubling up, isn't it? Right, okay, we won't be using that. Come on, stick. Faster. Glue. What do I need? I need something to punch out to put in there. Where is my... There it is. That might be about the right size. What shall we have? We could have that weird person's head in there, couldn't we? I think I've just torn that too close. Yep. Twit. Okay. Let's just chop that. It's quite a bad image, that actually. It's ever so pixelated. Maybe they just didn't have the technology back in the day. Right, that'll do. That looks quite pretty actually. Right. So after this, just one more signature to get organised. Everything's stuck down. I've got to make all those journal cards. There I was thinking I'd finished, but I haven't. Right. Are you set? Yep, that looks really good in there like that. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Yeah, well done, Susan. Thank you very much. Okay. My little images while I'm holding on to this. I've got a little sewing machine there. You're the same size. We could just put a button in. Could do that. What else we got? Yep, I'm leaning. I think it's going to be. Ooh, come here. Where are you? Tiny thimble there. Okay. Nope, it's gone. Right, okay, I quite like that actually. Quite fussily though. I'm going to put some pink thread in there. Eek. Where'd it go? You saw it. Lordy. It's looking at me, isn't it? You're shouting at me, I can hear you. It's there. It's there. Well, it isn't. What have you done with it? Could you look at the spares? Come here. Right, don't you run off. I'll find it as soon as I stop filming. I quite like that anyway, that's fine. Right. I've got so much glue on my hands that my fingers can hardly bend. Don't laugh. Shh. Get that through there first. Come on, don't start. I might leave that dangling. What to do with the blinking scissors? Oh, for goodness sake. Thank you. I heard you. Well done. Right. That there, that there. That there. Perfect. Okay. Stick. I'm going to go with the old 3-in-1. This is that very ancient tape measure, which no longer measured inches correctly, as I found out. Ask me how. Ask me how. Yep. I tried to measure something. And yeah. It's very stretched, basically. Oh lordy, too much glue. Oh dear, the light really is disappearing now, isn't it? I've just looked out from under my lamp, and where's the bin? The room is dark behind me. Ooh. Right. Okay. I'll do another video where I stick all of. Have I done that one? I've done that one. Just one I haven't done. Get off me. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'll do another video where I stick all the ephemera in here, and we make those journal cards for the rest of the journal. Right, I'm going to leave it open for a bit because that glue has come right through there, but strangely it is catching. So yeah, there we are. It's coming on rapidly now. I think it tends to, doesn't it? Once you've got, you know, all the ephemera done and, you know, got it in your mind what you want. Oh, ding dong, perfect. Thank you for sticking so beautifully. Yeah. Yeah, once you've done that and you've got your little snippety bits going on, and yeah, they come together fairly quickly after that. That looks bizarre, doesn't it? I might cover that. Looks a bit odd. I think I prefer that to that. It looks like a pair of spectacles. It's cotton reels. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm covering it. Is that the right way? Yeah. Yes, as I was saying, it comes together fairly quickly once you've got things settled and what have you. I don't mind the, that's better. That was bothering me, as you could tell. It's better. Not so weird. So yeah, that's gone right in there. Let's stick a tab on that actually, because it is rather disappearing, isn't it? Right. Bear with me. I'm gonna let you go. My tummy's growling. Here's my dinner time. Keep that stencil handy because I will end up losing it on this tip of a desk. It's weird, I always start a video and I'll like clean my desk and everything, but by the end of it it's a disaster zone, so I don't know why I bother personally, but there you go. Right, I think maybe 2 more videos and this will be done. I haven't done the cover yet though, have I? Okay, might be 3. I haven't used much of the paper, I'll be honest with you. I've still got quite a few sheets left, but yeah, well, we'll see. Might need it, might not, don't know. Okay, that went on wonky, but it's fine. Are you going to go in? Thank you. Oh, that's much better, yeah. Because even, right, I'll just put it there slightly. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll do a final check through. Might need something there. Where's that blinking pin? There it is. Oh, I know what I can use. Sorry, you can go in a second. That there is going there, and I've got a piece of that. You're not long enough. There's the other bit. There it is. Oh darn, you're the same length. There's a really long one. Oh, I could make a, oh man, you've got a pocket there. I think I'll make that into a fillet. Right, I won't stick that for a minute. I'll think about that one, and yeah. Okay, getting there. Exciting. Right, light's definitely going, so I'm going to call it quits for today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.